Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking.
Right, I think that's good enough. Yeah, straw is, yeah, so that's 6 or 7 tons max. Yeah, let's grab the other one as well. He can manage some things all my life. Right, it is very, very dark. And coming from the UK, I do expect it to be little dark. At 9 o'clock in the morning, it's not like this. At 8 o'clock in the morning, it would be like this. But 9? No, not really. Let's have a look. Ooh, yeah, this. Oh, okay. So we've got 2 lots of slurry. We'll literally take 2 then. This was doing the same as the manure. Yeah, here we go. Manure's gone again. So it didn't have any yesterday, and we've got none today. There's no rhyme or reason for that. There's no mods near it, no anything. It is as I said. It isn't. Something is not liking it. What are we doing? You do always wonder though, obviously, your mods in your mod folder, what impact they've got, if something is affecting something, like adversely. You never know, do you, how these things are going to affect each other. The thing is, there are no warnings. Yeah, obviously, I checked the log file and things like that, and something has to really crash and burn to which I don't know how you could sort of test something like that to see. Well, I do sort of. I suppose you could bring up the dev console. I suppose in game. Yeah, I think I've got to get a bit better at that. Yeah, because I am seriously considering having a go at. Ooh, again, where am I going? Yeah, making a mod. Yeah, I am. Seriously, I've wanted to for a while. I did sort of do a little bit of testing a while back. Got quite into it, did quite a bit of research. It's not as easy as you think, not even remodeling someone else's, which is probably where most people start. Tweaking somebody else's things. Well, like, yeah, Giants. I mean, yeah, 82 Studios, that very container's only a reconfigured lime container the Giants did. So yeah, it's the actual body, and so was Omatana's original dovecoats that were redone. Yeah, they were all Giants. That obviously they were added. A function was added to the actual buildings, and then of course she did her own. So you know what I mean is I would be in good company. That's yeah. Some of the big names is what my point is. They started with like mods the same, so I believe that's us done. Water, I think, is going to cope. We have a lot of water in 118 tons, even though it looks like it's a little tiny bit. But that's absolutely fine. So then, what have we got? What did the silage go down to from in here? Yeah, so the silage digester is now gone. Got 308 tons to process. And then obviously the slurry side of this, because there's no manure again. It is annoying because obviously our businesses are now suffering due to the fact that the game is not working properly. Production shed's got its stuff to do, so we're still earning quite a bit of cash. Right, Right, so then, that's all we've got to do is rinse and repeat this. Oh my life. Should have put a light in the yard, shouldn't say the house, really. Would have been more sensible, but it's... Yeah, I'm not going to do it now. Yeah, no, we did see, didn't we? We even bought, actually. So let's go through till 9 o'clock and see how much it processes. I forget, we did sort of have a look at it in the early days. Ooh, we broke the mill. I knew we would, or they thought we would. So then, BGA. 150, yeah, that's going to churn. It's this that we really need to be looking at. 200, about 100 tons then. Yeah, it's about 100 tons, so it's another 2 days. Sound like typical. The amount of times the Phoenix, oh, the little beautiful Valma, but we don't need another one. No, I mean, we're not really going to use the other one, but I'm sort of in a way, I like think, oh, what's the point now? We're literally cashing up. I would buy it for the farm if we were staying. That is definitely true. So really, all we need to do is sort the animals. We could actually. No, let's just crack on. Oh, no, it's business, isn't it? It is. It's still carrying on at this precise moment. So let's just do it. So the water we shouldn't need to touch at all. Everything else we can. No, it's still not back. See, this is annoying. Because it is obviously. I think I've said this quite a few times. The slurry stroke manure is one of the biggest reasons I have cows, because it's a really good business. What I mean is, of course, I love having cows. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I mean is, I also do have them for the business side. And when the manure doesn't work, you don't think, well, that's half of my. And obviously, we know manure. These lot would produce about the same, which is probably about 15 tons per day. So it really is quite annoying when you've got to artificially like put 15 tons in, which is an option. I have done it. I did it on Stone Valley, but it just looks like you're cheated, even though we all know you should get manure. Yeah, it sort of peeves me a bit because it's sort of guesswork, and then sort of like I sort of said before, you sort of think, well, are you cheating? Now we all know that I'm not, but in another way, it's sort of like it still is guesswork, which is why even on Stone Valley, no, it was Ravenport, sorry, even on Ravenport, I guessed. And I did it under rather than over, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that was not. I just didn't want it to be said that you're cheating, that you're being a bit too generous, or that it's just not. Puts us out of town a bit like, yeah. Oh, which map was it? Yeah, Northern Marsh Reloaded. That one. We had one of those storage issues. I had one on Bellingwold as well, where I mean, I did something about it as soon as I could. Should say, I think one would be enough. I don't think we could do two easily. Just saves you having to. I mean, one day we could. The last day, probably not do this really. I think the straw we can easily manage. everything, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, I think we can get a little bit too quick now. Yeah, let's do some straw. Let's keep it topped up. Not bad, not bad at all. Right, so then. So new tractor, yeah, it is. Oh, I was thinking that the tree on shouldn't be in the yard. I keep getting confused about the this end. Right, let's do something about this light level. It is really quite awful. Thank goodness for the tractor and also the shed light. Right, so decoration lights. We won't put a we will. It's just probably that's not a monster. Oh no, it's you've got to go high. It's these 600ers that are the ones that really sort of do it. We know you wouldn't put them there. This is more. Yeah, it's more so that you stop having to switch your light on and so that it's not terrible for your viewers, really. It's the only reason. So then let's go through till 9 o'clock on January morning. And we shall see what we shall see. We will check the sales. It's just a bit of fun. I always like to see what's there, but there is really very little point in buying, even though if we're staying, it would be useful. Lovely baler, but we've already got a fantastic one. Yeah. I do like the fact that Black Sheep Modern have made that one. That is a really nice one. It is. But again, as does we already windrow from the mower and then pick up from our fan. Oh, okay. That's different. Let's have a look. How are we doing on the BGA? Side edge is down to 104. I would say one more. We should be there. Excellent. Ooh, it's amazing. You can actually, it's dusky. I mean, as in the sun's coming up. It's still no manure. Right, we're going to buy some. We're not having this. It's ridiculous. And yeah, our animals, really, I suppose. Yeah, this is reproduction, and they're pubescent steel, 38%. Yeah, the cycles for cattle, cows is obviously it's a long one. Yeah, I had a friend who used to. It was very small holding, very small holding. He would get to buy one calf and then bottle feed it, fatten it up, and it was like a 3-year process. And then he'd sell it and make profit after 3 years. So it was quite a big undertaking. Let's have a look. I think we get away with that. I think straw's all right. Milk is going up slightly, which I don't know why. It should be. No, I don't know why it should. Ooh, wow, that is going up, yeah, because it used to be down to 7.5. Yeah, that's it. It's filled. All gone. Right, a little bit of straw. As we're passing, it just, yeah, doesn't really hurt. grab the manure. It's silly. We'll just grab one trailer load. We know that that's what they used to do. Now it's gone weird. Otherwise, it's just not right. This is exactly what I said on Raven. I don't think anyone's going to argue that you should get manure. I did this first, but there could be extra now. It's true. Oh, no, I can't have done. I always get confused over this. When I do this, when I rinse and repeat the same job over and over again, I'm like, have I done it? It's, yeah. My mental way of keeping count is a little bit weak, you could say. Yeah, it's one of those bad things about as you get a little older. We will pay for the manure though, because I suppose you could also do that. I wouldn't, because we shouldn't need to, but sure, it's quite close. Yeah, I suppose the snow's very reflective though of light, so I suppose it probably would really be quite light. Right, let's go straight through. Just going to say, did we check the sales? But I remember, yeah. It doesn't fail all the time, just sometimes. Ooh. Is it like... Ah, so it must read it that it doesn't need it, so therefore it's not on. Yeah, because these are sensors, aren't they? You don't switch them on, per se. Oh, an ATAR. Very nice. Corn header and a cultivator, as well as that beautiful header for that fantastic, the Jaguar. Love that. It's an amazing bit of kit. It is. That's by JHHG Modding. It's a cracker. It is. As you can see, an older model. It's a barn find. It's not a current model, but still cracking machine, nevertheless. Right, so then, how are we doing in the BGA? Okay. Ah, okay, but we are on the last bit. So that menu didn't go across that. No, it probably did. It probably processed it all. Yeah, we know it was not like lasting long, but that's not really the point, is it? It was actually doing it properly. Right, I would say we should be. Yeah, let's do that first. Being as it was on manure, it seems silly to like go to something else. Yeah, it's still not back. I say it's broken. Yeah, it's strange. This is what I was saying. For all FS22 is the new game, it's still broken. I mean, as in there are things that are a little bit weak that you didn't ever get on FS19. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit like the Holzer. I was going to carry on with that, but it broke. It played around with the... build mode, yeah, you could not raise with the holes on, and it was that. If you go on any other map without the holes of life things, it works. That's why I decided in the end, no, I'm not doing it. It's not working right. It's breaking the base game. It's whatever is on it is not right. You know, no matter who's behind it, it's not a balanced mod. It's not working properly. So I thought I'll let Disturb Simulations do his stuff. Leave it alone. Let it get fixed. Then I will have a go, definitely. I am up for it. Yeah, because it is one of those things that is a little bit like, not that the game's got boring, it really hasn't. Yeah, when I first started, an FS19, I played base game, and then I played base game for a while, and then it sort of got samey, and I thought, I think you're up for a challenge. I think, you know, the elements that you've got are now, you sort of understand and you're using them properly. So I went on to Seasons. Now, Seasons, of course, in FS19 was a real, oh wow, was a real Seasons, not what we've sort of got. It was a much cut down version, and that's what I'm saying. Really, FS22's gone much more basic. I mean, Seasons is not the beast that it was in FS19. It was very, very much more complex, which I liked. Precision farming, that adds an element as well. I always stick that on because I do now then water. I would imagine it's actually probably getting a little bit low now. We're going to do a full 20 anyway, just to be a bit realistic. And food. At least the darkness level is getting better now. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll look at the price of our animals and just multiply that rather than do what I normally do and sell them. Because I only sell them, you wouldn't sell them because they are your assets, and you're not going to get the same as you should do for them all. Left that right awkward place, haven't I? Yeah, food is going down actually. So the young ones are not so young. The pubescent ones are obviously, yeah, it's a shame because obviously in the game you're wasting 77 young ones, which is why I used to, yeah, if we were staying, I think I'd use that new animal move mod, which is fantastic, to simulate us getting a bigger place. But we would obviously have to, mind you, yeah, we would be buying other fields as well, really. But this time we would be, you know, like, have it one built somewhere else, and then we'd move these into it, and then I don't know what we'd do, because obviously this is a bit awkward. It'd have to become a production slab or something like that. Ooh, raising that. Yeah, it's a bit wasteful because you really, but I suppose it is true. What would you do with your animals if you had? I mean, you could, I suppose. There are some that you could build in this enclosure and then destroy this enclosure because it's enclosed in fencing, so you could stick it. Yeah, trouble is this is a fairly central mod. Yeah, the sort of sizes that we've been needing to go bigger. You'd be wanting Brummy Farmers might actually do the big one. That's 550. That might actually do it, but it'd be close. Oops, keep forgetting about me. Loaders getting in the way. Yeah, so we've done the milk, done the slurry. TMR's in. So what is the value of these? Yeah, 1500 times 77. Let's have a look. Imagine we're not. Yeah, I think we're very close to being there now. We do. If we sleep through till the morning. Yeah, if I was staying, I probably would have bought that 9R. Although I don't really know that we need it. We've got the lovely case, so. And that's not me being choosy, it's a lovely tractor. I suppose if we were, it probably would be. This year we would be expanding, really. Little voucher. Oh, it's not a little voucher, actually. No. That's a nice voucher. Ooh, snow's all gone. Yeah, I'd like to see it all gone. Gone. So last day. Yeah. It's made the difference between another half a mil though, so oops, this one. Yeah, manure's still gone. Yeah, let's do the TMR first. Yeah, this year obviously the farm would grow out of proportion. We would be going really quite large. I mean, we've got those two fields. Remind me, what have we got? What will we? I think we'd be buying a new planter, wouldn't we? I don't think we've got anything. We've got the cedar bit. Oh no, we have. No, we have. I remember. Yeah, we've got the two Espros. So no, we'll be fine. Aren't they? No, the sixes. Yeah. I'm thinking of Nordermarsh Reloaded. Now that one, we really did get a 9-meter, beautiful bit of kits. The two sixes are still make short work of most fields. It's the same as having one 12-meter, isn't it, really? So I'd probably be tempted to get the, if it stop crashing into posts, the 12-meter. Although those two have got, they also fertilise as well, so that is very, very useful. Right, so I would say, yeah, would give birth next month, so straw's needing a little bit more than normal. Fantastic. Right, manure. Let's do this as it should be done, being as it really is well and truly broken. This is what I had unfared as well. As I say, it is affecting all of the Let's Plays. It really is. something, whether it be a mod that's affecting, it shouldn't be allowed to. It should not be allowed to affect base game things. To me, the game's broken. It's not a mod's fault. That's what I'm set. What's what I think. Because things shouldn't affect the base game. It shouldn't be allowed to. It should sort of be isolated. But then I suppose elements have got to affect elements. But yeah, it really is ridiculous. Definitely a little bit too umpy-bumpy. Yeah, I suppose that's one thing I did like about enhanced animal production was the fact that it did sell your young straight, because obviously we know that in the morning they will all 77 will have just disappeared in a puff of smoke. That wouldn't happen in real life. You would be you'd sell them. You really would. Simple as. So then, last morning I think we should be spot on. We'll have a look at the young ones and we'll do an average. We can guesstimate, can't we? Really. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, by Honor Emery. That's a newish addition to my. That's a beautiful bit of kit. It is. And the repeat. 35 cube. It's a good size, that one is. Yeah, we've already got an additional tank. That's not a bad price, though. It really isn't. Combo system. So it's got an actual 3 points on the back of it then. An additional weight on the front. And it's 5,000 litres, so not a bad sort of thing, really, is it? Might have a play with that one time, actually. That's not bad. When it's on the sales, that is, of course. Right, so I think, yeah, we certainly would have a massive team of tractors if we'd have carried on, as we could easily have done. Right, so we are finally done. Yeah, we'll class that as finished. Might have a bit of this to sort of do. We have as well. Wow. Yeah. But obviously, if that goes up all of the time, yeah, digesting that is not bad. Yeah, the milk again will go across. So that's the only thing that you have got to have a cut off somewhere. So we're up to 1.7 million almost. So we definitely would have bought lots of equipment over the winter. Our head of cattle is, yeah, I mean literally 150 exactly. And I would say if we average that, if we do 1,000, it's quite easy. They're marked up and they're marked down. That's not probably bad. So that is 150,000 on top of the fields and all the rest of it. So let's see, how well did we do? I mean, obviously this year we'd be really going big. We would, but I mean our fields aren't cheap. It's yeah, 470. If we call that a meal two, that's free. Yeah, that was a beaut. I'm so pleased that we got that. So 1.2, 1.3, and yeah, I never include the enclosure, even though it really is technically you would sort of. It's a very cheap enclosure. It's fantastic. Yeah, so 1.3, and then of course we have got what we've got on hand. So 1.5 plus the one. So up to 3.2 million. Not bad, not bad at all. I'm quite pleased with that. How long will we actually hear in the end? Yeah, this is really, it's gone the full length I would normally do. I would aim for 3. In fact, yeah, it's 3.5 really, because obviously we're in April, so we've only got till August to get our into the fourth year. So I'm quite pleased with that. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on other journeys. And I'm going to say massive shout out to Steve's mods as well. It's yeah, credit where credit's due. It is a beautiful map. It's done a cracking job. It really is a very nice. Nothing of note that I've detected in the game at all. No sort of mods that were working right. I mean, I'm not blaming Steve's for the manure that's happening on every map to prove that it really is not a map-based thing. It is a Giants-based thing, really, or mods that are affecting the base game. So, which this shouldn't do really, but it is what it is. Yeah. So, I'm going to say goodbye for now.